Daddy. Press. PeoPress.
Okay.
So you are represented, don't worry. I know there's another S missing.
It's sitting in a very awkward place.
Aski, don't look.
I look like a pervert now when I'm looking at it, but I'm looking at that.
You're looking at the press?
Yeah.
Yes, how did the name come by?
Apparently, my godfather's name was Preston. A friend of my father's was from Jamaica. So they named me Preston. So along the years, we
got rid of the 10.
Yeah. You know when we sign people call you Fus, you know? So Preston Press. That's how it.
It's a lovely name. A relevant name to where you are. Have you always known, or you ended up being a singer?
From primary school, yeah.
Is this what you always wanted to do?
Always. I don't see myself doing anything else actually.
And I know you're not just a writer, but there's also composing and producing. So how did that evolve along the way?
With Pop Stars, actually, I did a song, the Goodbye track.
Oh yeah.
I wrote that song, and I actually discovered, like, wow, okay, so I can do this.
Bye bye, so long, we love you. You can join in, you know.
And you'll always have a place in my heart.
Can we spend another day?
Yeah.
And how this journey has been, though, honestly?
It has been quite rough, I'll be honest with you. After Pop Stars, joining Triple Nine, I think that was a rough patch for me. Went broke, no car, no money, went back home from Josie, you know. And you can imagine what your peers say when you're coming back home and you are dead and broke, you know. So it was quite a rough ride, and I only decided last year to actually do my comeback album. And the response that I'm getting is
amazing.
It's amazing. I'm shocked actually, you know. And the reason why I actually even called the album Black, it just represented me moving out from the darkness that I was in to the light that I think I'm in now, you know.
Okay. I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm there.
Right here. Right here. Yeah.
And you've been to
Yeah, I have quite a lot actually, you know. But I wouldn't call this Macufe, you know. I call it a festival, which is surrounding Macufe. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you why I say that. A lot of these artists that are performing here who are local artists, you said I can be honest, right?
Please.
A lot of these artists that are here, that are performing here and are deemed local artists, are artists that have been struggling to get onto a proper platform, you know. And if we are saying Macufe is a platform for free staters, it should do that not only in business, you know, it should also do that for the musicians that come here. If Métis is associated with an international artist, it's good for their profile, you know. When they record their album, they are able to say, I've performed with and you know. But to come and put a group like Métis here, it's, for me, it's an insult to what they represent and who they are. For me, I came here because I'm promoting a new album, so this is brand activation for me. You know what I mean? Some people want to see me perform live, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have come here. You know what I mean?
I was about to ask like, sometimes aren't we as artists allowing ourselves
to be exploited like that, you know, and disrespected in that manner. But there's one thing that I like, or I love about people. The people that run these things will never place you, but it's the people who actually go into the shops and buy CDs that will place you. So I'm here and I'm gonna give my full performance, you know. As dusty as I am, you know, I'm gonna give this audience, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give this audience the performance, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm quite offended that I'm seeing a lot of my peers, you know, people that I grew up with in the music industry, performing at such a place instead of them being featured in one of the major slots within the festival. It's quite a big festival, you know. There's a big piece of pie that can be shared amongst Banaba Bloemfontein or Banaba Free State. You know what I mean? I'm quite unsettled about it.
So therefore, as Macufe, are we evolving?
No, we're not. I'll be quite honest with you. I think we were evolving Dr. Bagaret, you know, because in as much as Dr. Bagaret would put you ka level or perform, at the end of the day, you're performing on the same stage as Andres Will Invader, Tamaya from Brazil. You know, you're performing with legends. You know, it's easy to go. I did my first interview with Elliot Makaya, was the editor at that time. He discovered me at Macufe because I was at the big stage. You know, my first article before pop stars. You know what I mean? So I'm quite insulted. I don't want to lie, and I don't want to point fingers or say names. I'm saying I'm not performing for a government because music has become so political. I'm performing for the audience, the people that buy my CD.
And how's that going?
It's going quite well. With
I
this new album,
I hear it's in stores.
It's going in stores in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
I just signed a deal last week, Wednesday.
Ah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So it is happening.
And how many tracks?
It's a 24-track album.
Wow. Double CD or what?
Yeah, it's a double CD. I did an Afro Soul album, which is 12 songs, which concentrates on our indigenous languages. And I did, it mixes English, Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, you know. And then I did a proper straight up English album, which is an R&B album. And it's quite good to come back home and see people appreciate both CDs, you know. I was performing the other day, Woman of Note at the concert.
Yes.
And I was quite shocked at the people singing along with these new songs.
And it's because people can relate. I mean, when that Sesotho song plays on SABC or SADFM, I mean, it's quite a touchy song because we could literally, you know, be...
Imagine.
Exactly, you know, walk the journey with the artist here, from the writing, it brings you home, and I think that's what Macufe Cultural Festival should be appreciating.
And I'm also proud to say that I was invited by Arts and Culture to go and workshop some artists in Guagona, and that is where I discovered the guy who wrote Tolerate. The lyrics of the song. He's a poet, but he's crazy with Sesotho, and he's young. He's very young, you know. I think he has performed. I think he performed last year. I'm not really sure, but that's what I want to do. I really want to try and expose the people that I know and are around me. It's unfortunate that exposing people means finance, you know. But if I had it my way, trust me, I would fly with a lot of people that I know who are actually excellent.
Does it mean you're gonna sing one of my poems in your next album?
You're also a poet, Kanana.
With 3 books.
No, definitely. Definitely.
Beautiful. It was lovely spending an afternoon with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and all the best. All the best. And more.